In this Bitcoin of a video, I'm going to be talking about my working experience with Ecom Empiers, a documentary themed channel discussing various different topics which mainly revolve around cryptocurrency. I really look like the ideal crypto nerd, don't I? You're going to see exactly how I ended up making a video that got over 100,000 views on YouTube. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Now, it's very important that we make one thing extremely clear. Documentaries and these types of videos in general, they aren't necessarily difficult to do. They don't require an excessive amount of skill. What they are, though, is very time consuming, especially if I'm also tasked with scripting. Thankfully, though, I didn't have to write the entire script. Max mainly told me to gloss over an existing script, just make it all look a lot tidier for the video. And just 15 minutes in, the script was garbage. What started off as a 1-hour job ended up being a 3-day chore. And yes, I was confiscated accordingly. By the way, shout out to Max. He's honestly a great guy and a real pleasant person to work with. He understood exactly how long the entire process would take, and he gave me more than enough time for me to get everything done. See, now I feel bad because I didn't say the same thing about Ambi, and Ambi was also a really cool guy to work with. And in case you don't know, Ambi is another client I've worked with on the channel Blueprint Rewritten. I've actually made a whole separate video about that as well, which you can actually go ahead and check out after you watch this one. While you're at it, you might as well subscribe. I know you're watching, by the way, Christopher, and I miss you. I miss you so much. So after said 3 days, I presented the final product to Max, and oh my god, he loved it. He praised me, he glazed me. I don't know if I was comfortable with the second one, maybe the first one. And he said he'll send me the audio the next day, which gave me plenty of time to rest, maybe catch up on my sleep schedule a little bit. So the next morning, I woke up from a text from Max. He said that he scrapped the entire project because he thought it was too tedious, long, and boring. I got paid. That's all I'm gonna say. Max made another project, did the scripting himself, and the audio was sent. Now, the audio itself was about 15 minutes long, and after a little bit of shortening and cutting all the silences here and there, it ended up being 12 minutes long. While I was at it, I added some music, leveled out all the audio, and made sure everything was in sync with one another. Traditionally, and I really do say traditionally, the client was notified with every single step. I sent the music, I sent the video link, and asked them if this was all good and in his idea. Max loved it, gave me the green light, and also sent me a ton of links. Let it be stock footage, the font he wanted to use, different assets. I'm telling you, this guy really helped me out and made the job a lot easier, especially compared to my other clients. And no, I'm not talking about Ambi because he did the same thing as well. You see, the video had to be about 20 minutes long. Now, I say 20 minutes, it would be fine if the video was 2 minutes under, 2 minutes over. That was no problem. The main goal was to get the idea across and make sure that we covered everything. Missing out on key components or key information to shave a couple of minutes off to save retention was not going to cut it. After all, this isn't that type of video. Hence why Max sent me all the links containing all the stock footage. It was not just stock footage, it was also interviews. The same interviews I distributed throughout the entire video. And yes, there were 0 copyright issues because I know what I'm doing. He was happy, I am happy, and you're about to be happy because I'm going to share with you 2 pro editing tips which you should keep in mind at all times. Number 1, and I feel like it's so simple yet so many people mess it up anyway, it's never delete your stock footage unless it's something very specific. If it's something common and something that people do all the time when it comes to stock footage or when it comes to assets in general, save that. You never know when you'll need it. After all, you can reuse it after a couple of projects. As for tip number 2, it's actually very simple, but I see so many editors not do this. The tip is to subscribe to John White. By the way, I'm gonna skip all the boring parts like finding the footage, compiling it all together, downloading it. You've seen me do it 100 times before, and I don't think you need to see it now. Why don't we move on to the VFX? Because Max wanted a sort of a grainy, filmy effect on the video. So I added a bit of a grainy effect and duplicated said effect throughout the entire video. I also added 2 adjustment layers. One of them was basically colors, and the second one had a slight noise effect. If you're a videographer or a photographer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This helped give the video that much more of a grainy cinematic feel, which ideally is something that Max was going for. And for the most part, he was pretty happy. I mean, sure, he wanted me to remove the grain effect because I thought that was over the top. I got no complaints, removed that effect, and the rest is pretty straightforward. I say that because I had all the major effects and all that stuff already in place, so the rest was pretty easy to follow. While I was doing all that, I was also laying out all the markers. Now, markers is a huge thing when it comes to editing. I use them to lay out all the VFX and sound effects or any questions I might have for Max in the future. I do like to color code all my markers. So for an example, green is going to be sound effects, red is going to be text effects, and you basically get the idea. I do this because all these elements need a lot of attention. You can't just fly past it. No, you really need to focus hard on each and every single one. So you go through the sound effects, video effects, zooms, tracking, and everything in between. So long story short, after all of that, the video is done. Once everything is done, I don't send the final project. What I usually do is go to bed. So next day I can wake up with a fresher mind and have a look at the said exported video and review everything one more time. And this is me not even mentioning quality control. First you have to make sure the video is good. If there are any tiny errors, and by tiny I mean like a pixel is showing, one frame, a subtitle lasts too long, things that normal people don't really notice unless they're really looking at it, but that matters to me because quality is a big thing over here. And yes, even so, you can miss a thing or two, and we have missed a thing or two, but honestly, I don't know if any of my clients know what I'm even talking about to this day. The final project is sent over to Max, and surprise, surprise, he loves it. So much so that he thinks it's not worth posting on Ecom Empiers. Instead, he launches a brand new channel, and it is the first video that's posted on it. And judging by what I said at the beginning of the video, you can kind of already tell how it went. The video got over 124,000 views. Let's see what Max thought about everything himself.
Yeah, I was very happy with it. Like that, you kept me good updated. Like I didn't need to ask for anything. Gave me clear messages from this is what we're doing now, this is what we're going to do next. I was very happy with it, and the quality as well. Like it's a different level than what we have now. Of course, it's definitely worth the money. Like we got an editor now, and we need to explain him every time. Like the pacing, it needs to be quick in the intro, 1 to 2 seconds. Maybe they just don't get it. Like most of them don't get it.
Subscribe.